nobody else will stand for the master. I'll stand, I'll stand. Stand up for the master, stand up for the Lord. Stand in the power of Jesus Christ with my shield and sword. If I don't stand for Jesus, I'll fall for anything that won't bring. So nobody else will stand for the master. I'll stand, I'll stand. Anybody here gonna stand? I'll stand. Anybody here gonna stand? I'll stand. Anybody here gonna stand? I'll stand, I'll stand. I'll stand, I'll stand. Anybody here gonna stand? I'll stand. Anybody here gonna stand? I'll stand. Anybody here gonna stand? I'll stand, I'll stand. 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 I'll stand, 'cause God stood up for me when He died on that for Calvary. So nobody else will stand for the master. I'll stand, I'll stand. How you gonna stand? How you gonna stand?
Stand against the enemy, stand through adversity, stand against principalities, stand against the enemy, stand through adversity, stand.
Put on the armor of the Lord. Take on my shield and my sword. Put on the armor of the Lord. Take on my shield and my sword. Put on the armor of the Lord. Take on my shield and my sword. Put on the armor of the Lord. Take on my shield and my sword. Anybody here gonna stand? I'll stand. Anybody here gonna stand? I'll stand. Anybody here gonna stand? I'll stand. I'll stand. I'll stand. Anybody here gonna stand? I'll stand. Anybody here gonna stand? I'll stand. Anybody here gonna stand? I'll stand. I'll stand. I'll stand. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand. I will stand for the Lord. Stand for the
For 20 years, the Washington Business Hall of Fame has been honoring outstanding business leaders and entrepreneurs who, through innovation, imagination, and community spirit, make the National Capital Area a thriving economic region and a great place to live. We recall these great leaders as we embark on our third decade celebrating business achievement.
I want to thank all of you for this great prize you give me.
Thank you, Junior Hall of Fame and the Washingtonian, for this magnificent honor.
It's always a great honor to receive an award for the Marriott family in a Hilton hotel.
I think it's very important that young people understand three things: hard work, sacrifice, and commitment to excellence.
The best gift you can ever give a child is the confidence to understand that he or she can do anything they want to do.
I think one of the most important things in business or whatever career that one chooses is showing up. Just showing up every day, prepared to give it your best.
You want to be able to look back on your life and say, I've done many things I've enjoyed, I've done things with a high degree of professionalism, I've developed a reputation that people are proud of, and do things that your family can be proud of as well.
We all owe a great deal of our lives to other people, our families and our friends and our relatives and the community.
We're here because we believe in celebrating our connectivity and our belief in the enabling power of freedom, of free enterprise, and in nourishing and instructing those who will follow us in this never-ending adventure we call business.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the host for our Hall of Fame ceremonies, from ABC 7 News, Leon Harris.
20 years. Think about that. Let it sink in. 20 years. That's right. You deserve a round of applause for that alone. I may have a couple of T-shirts at home, but I only have a handful of friends whose marriages have lasted that long. 20 years is an achievement. You deserve to recognize that. And, you know, with that said, it is an honor to be here with you tonight on this 20th anniversary. And, you know, as you all know, the reason why we're all here is to celebrate the outstanding accomplishments, both past and present, of some very special people who mean so much to this town, to this region. But also, this is really all about renewing our commitment to really, I mean, even in these tough economic times, reaching out and touching the next generation of leaders. One of the things that struck me standing backstage and listening to the presentation was 20 years ago. You know, even though we all might have gathered here today to try to reach kids, to give them a sense of what they are capable of, we stand here now at a point where they can see that in a way that they never would have 20 years ago. You know, we have leaders in this town, and we now have one coming to town who looks like me, without the mustache, that will enable us all to really connect with kids in a way that probably has never been possible in this country before. And that is a very special thing. And I really want to thank you all for coming out here and being a part of that. And one reason why I'm here is because I'm a member of the Board of Junior Achievement. And there, I see, and all of those of you who are members of Junior Achievement, those of you who are here, let me see you, raise your hand. Let's give Junior Achievement some love tonight. You guys are the best. You guys doing you're doing the Lord's work, believe me. And it's a work that I enjoy actually helping you out, and I look at it as a calling, and it's one that I'm happy to wake up to every single day and help out with, because doing what I do every single day, you know, I realize just how good life is and how good and how bad life is and how good life isn't for so many kids, and how things could be so different if we could just change the A block of every single newscast. The A block is the first block, all right? And that's usually where the first and the worst news happens. If we can keep these kids out of the A block of our newscast, how much better do you think life gets in this town? How much better is it in this country? And this is the most important country in the world. So how much better does the world get if we keep these kids out of my newscasts? Huh? That is why what I want you to take away from this 20th anniversary, this 20th gathering tonight, is that what you're doing is changing the world. It's not just changing this place. We've got to think bigger than that. It's changing the world. And for that, all of you who have come here tonight in this tough economic climate, after seeing our 401ks evaporate before our very eyes, day in and day out, yesterday included, for those of you who are here tonight and have done this throughout this year in this tough time, I want to give you my personal round of applause, because you deserve it for coming out and stepping up. Give yourselves a round of applause, because you really do deserve it for stepping up tonight. You know, I've met a few folks here in walking around that I've seen before, and it just hit me where I met a couple of you. It was at some of the Junior Achievement Bowl-a-thons. Oh, I know why you're laughing. Because although you're very good people, you are some very bad bowlers. But we appreciate you stepping out there and pitching in the way that you have, and making the difference that you do through Junior Achievement. And I hope to see more of you at the Bowl-a-thon next year. You know, Washington, D.C. is a city that, for this country and for this world, represents progress. It represents achievement. And even knowing that that's the way things are in this town, and that is the minimum where the bar is set, you cannot help but be impressed by the laureates that we're going to be honoring tonight, because what they have done is above and beyond anything anyone could imagine across this country. You're also going to meet some students who, I have to tell you, are some pretty incredible kids, and are probably going to end up being laureates one day themselves. And if they're smart, if they're listening right now, they'll find a way to bottle up that energy that they've got.